The Emperor's New Clothes. There once was an emperor who loved to wear new clothes.
Bring me a new set of clothes,
He would order and show off his new outfit to everyone in the castle. One day, a couple of weavers came to visit the emperor.
We have with us a most unusual fabric that only we are skilled enough to weave. But we must warn you, Your Highness, that this fabric is completely invisible to idiots and imbeciles.
a most unusual fabric, you say? Make me an outfit at once.
The delighted emperor provided a large sum of money to the two weavers and set them off to work.
Excellent.
The two weavers accepted the sum with a mischievous smile. In fact, the two were not weavers at all, but a couple of devious swindlers. Days passed, and the emperor became impatient and was eager to see his new outfit. With his ministers and servants in tow, he marched to the room where the two swindlers were supposedly working on the outfit. He entered the room, but what did he see? The two swindlers, seemingly busy weaving and cutting, but with no fabric in sight. The emperor turned white as a ghost.
I can't see anything.
The two swindlers finally noticed the emperor.
Ah, Your Highness, see how rich and colorful this fabric is. In just a few more days, we shall present you with a set of brand new clothes.
Why, yes, very rich and colorful indeed.
Although the emperor could not see any fabric, he pretended he could see it just fine. Now, it was the emperor's minister's turn to panic.
Truly fabric fit for an emperor.
Convinced that the emperor and ministers could see the fabric, the servants also chimed in.
What fantastic fabric.
I've never seen anything so beautiful in my life.
After all, they did not want the emperor to think of them as idiots and imbeciles. The emperor was relieved to hear that the others could also see the fabric.
Continue your good work, weavers. I look forward to my new clothes.
The emperor decided to wear his new clothes during the fall festival. On the day of the festival, the two swindlers brought the emperor his new outfit.
Your Highness, allow us to help you into your new clothes.
The two swindlers moved their hands through the air as if they were actually holding a set of clothes, and pretended to dress the emperor in his invisible clothes. The emperor paid the two swindlers handsomely for their work. The two swindlers could not stop smiling at their good luck. The fall festival was the biggest event of the year, and thousands of people had gathered to watch the emperor's procession. Finally, the procession arrived, led by a large banner proclaiming, "Clothes that are invisible to idiots and imbeciles." Further behind, in the middle of the procession, was the emperor himself, riding an elephant with his chest puffed out. The crowd was shocked. it looked as if the emperor was not wearing anything at all. But everyone in the crowd was afraid of being thought of as idiots and imbeciles. They cheered loudly so that the emperor could hear them.
You look wonderful, Your Highness!
The outfit suits you perfectly.
Suddenly, a little boy pushed his way through to the front of the crowd, saw the emperor, and burst into laughter.
The emperor's naked! He's not wearing anything at all!
The crowd began to murmur.
You know, I can't see the clothes either.
You too? I can't see them either.
You can't see anything, right?
No, nothing at all.
Soon, the whole crowd was roaring with laughter.
The Emperor has no clothes! The Emperor has no clothes!
The emperor turned a deep red from head to toe. So many thoughts were going through his head.
Oh, this is so embarrassing! When will this procession end? Why didn't anybody tell me the truth?
That night, as the emperor lay in his bed, he began to sob.
I've become the laughing stock of my kingdom.
The end.